Hey YouTube, how you doing? My name's the Asian Link, and welcome to another Indie Game Spotlight. Today I will be reviewing Bloodlust Shadowhunter by WRF Studios. Alright, so Bloodlust Shadowhunter is a single-player vampire RPG developed by WRF Studios. The game has been greenlit by Steam and is currently in development. It takes on a heavy task of being a successful vampire game, which, as we all know, hasn't had too much success in the past. However, while games such as, Devil May Cry and Bayonetta put you in the place of a reluctant, albeit powerful demon, monster, what have you, Bloodlust puts you in the shoes of a fledgling vampire or Dhampir, which Dhampir is a half-human, half-blood-sucking demon from hell. But anyway, you get to choose not only your, shall we say, race, the obviously vampire or Dhampir, but also one of three classes. You can be a warrior who specializes in physical attack, a witch, which, you guessed it, does magic, which I found kind of odd, being that the vampire and the witch are two separate entities in itself. I would have done a mage, personally, but whatever. And also criminal, who, as I understand, is pretty good at picking locks. That and, he's got a crossbow, so that's cool. But anyway, on to Bloodlust Shadowhunter. Yes, that's the actual name, I know. Now, I'm not bashing WRF Studios for the name of their game. I rhymed. But, really? It honestly sounds like an angsty teenager's idea for a band when he doesn't know how to play guitar or sing. You guys couldn't come up with anything, I don't know, more mature? I mean, hell, even sticking to just Bloodlust would have been cool. But, I digress. The game is pretty fun, actually. I mean, the demo itself took me about 2 hours, and that's not because it was hard or anything like that, but because of the sheer amount of content. I mean, obviously, a lot of love was poured into this game. I spent a good half hour in the randomly generated dungeon. Yes, there's a randomly generated dungeon in the game. How cool is that? I mean, this game did so much good stuff. I mean, it gives you a really good combat system, which, was a huge pleasure. I mean, I found myself actually thinking about the best way to attack when I was fighting. Yes, it's an RPG, so obviously I have that strategy input that you have to put in. You have points that you have to put into different abilities. But while I was fighting, I honestly had to weave in and out of mobs to fight, and, I mean, they were fairly strong. It brought a real sense of danger to the game. I had to go in, hit, and back up, and sometimes I would miss, because the hitboxes, I believe, are pretty small. So you've really got to know, when to strike and when to not. So it brings a really cool feature to that. Now, back to the randomly generated dungeon. I did spend a long time in that. I mean, there was so much to explore. I'm not sure if it kept going, but eventually I got what I needed and I left. But the fact that not only was it an optional quest to do, but it was a secret area made the game so much more fun. Now, I have one con for the game, one thing that I personally did not enjoy, which was the voice acting. It sounded a bit detached, but that's most likely going to be fixed. I mean, this is a demo of the game, so after all, it's still in the development. And, with the amount of dialogue that there was in it, I mean, there was at least 5 or 6 other characters that were in the game. I think better VO or voice acting is a must. So, hey, WRF Studios, hit me up. I can do voices. Anyway, overall, I mean, I had a lot of fun playing Bloodlust Shadowhunter, and yes, I know, I complained about the name earlier, I'm not going to do it again. But if you want a challenging RPG, definitely check it out. I mean, I just had so much fun playing it. I can't stress enough the fact that I got to be a vampire. I was able to get minions, and I could send them off to do different things. I could tell them to go find treasure, and then they'd bring it back to me, or they'd have to defend me, or, stuff like that. Or they could find new people to turn into vampires. So, look, good job, WRF Studios, and I look forward to the final product. There will be links for both the game's website, Last Half of Darkness, and the Steam page in the description. So, until then, please check out Bloodlust Shadowhunter, and I will see you next time. Bye!